came to me and said, he wrapped this crystal for me. Like, okay. Hey, the awakening is real. Brothers and sisters all alike. Looking for higher self. Realizing that this imaginary God, this imaginary Allah does not exist. Imaginary Jehovah doesn't exist. Realize that the knowledge is within us, and our brothers and sisters are awakening all over the planet, everywhere, all over the planet. Even those who are in called captivity in the prison system, they're awakening. Can't stop the spiritual movement. This is the revolution. The revolution is all about moving in a fashion that cannot be seen. The revolution will not be televised. Revolution, evolution. What's inside of revolution? Evolution. Evolution is moving the energies all around you and becoming something new. It's evolution. So, what do we have now? We call it a solar tsunami. Our sun has awakened. Why? Because we have awakened. See, our sun reacts to us. When we act, our sun reacts. See, well, these are corona mass ejections, and we didn't foresee this coming from the sun. You didn't foresee us awakening neither. We're children of the sun. We being children of the sun means that when the children get up, so does the parents. Children say, I'm tired. The parents say, well, I got to do something about it. And this is what's happening. Got a solar tsunami that's going on. All power to the most shark, celestial, angelic beings, and the chaos reign you forever and ever and ever. But you are the chaos, have awakened. And this solar tsunami, this energy that we are sending out is affecting their monetary system. This is why their posters put this stuff out talking about they're talking about raising taxes by 73% because they want us in fear and agony, despair, grief, hatred, frustration, sadness. They want us to feel like we have been isolated and damaged. That's what they want. This is what they want. I tell you, brothers and sisters, to remain strong, continue to awaken. Don't try to awaken anyone. Focus on yourself. Those along the way who will see your energy and will see the energy of nature, they will awaken on their own. All right? Don't try to awaken anyone. Do you? The solar tsunami is powerful. It's powerful energy, and they say coronal mass ejections. And so many of our brothers and sisters are looking for different ways of life, and they're looking for a better life to live. Tired of living the way we're living because we haven't gotten anywhere living the way they want us to live. Keep going through the same circle over and over again. Keep going through the same mess over and over again. Nothing ever changes. Nothing ever becomes brighter. Everything remains the same. So, because we have awakened, I say that again, because we have awakened, so that our son awakened. We fell into that deep sleep. Our son fell into deep sleep. And they have been watching our son for the longest. But these inorganic beings cannot connect us with our sun for whatever reason. They fail to connect us with our sun. massive waves of energy coming through. What do we do with this energy? We use it to increase intelligence. We use it to build technology. We use it to become more powerful within ourselves. That's what we do. We don't sit around and wait for something to happen. We get up and make something happen. That's the whole key point. Getting up and making something happen instead of standing around waiting for something to happen. Oh, we waiting on the Lord. We're waiting on God. Huh. Nah. Get your ass up and do something. And that's the point that we're at right now, brothers and sisters. Now we're starting to see we don't do nothing. We don't get nothing. Nothing from nothing leads to nothing. Yeah, you can meditate all day long. You know, you can meditate. There's nothing wrong with meditation. But that's not going to change anything on the outside. So you do something on the outside. Meditate, you focusing on the inside, you changing things on the inside. You're building structures and designs of the ancient way. You're doing something on the outside. Now you're changing the outside. See how that goes? Because many of us have already started what? Our Father, the Son, has already seen us, sending us massive, massive energy. Say, awaken, my children, awaken. Awaken. This is the return of the Sun. The S-U-N, not the S-O-N, not some pale face, blue-eyed, blonde hair man. They say it's coming from the sky. It's going to crack the clouds open. What's the only energy that can crack the clouds open? Which is just plasma energy, it's photon energy, massive, powerful energy coming from our sun. That's going to crack open these clouds. It's going to bring in powerful force. That's going to take us into a new level of energy and power. That's the Christ. That's the Christ. It's going to crack open the sun. Not some pale-faced, blue-eyed, blonde hair individual. Nobody's coming out the sky but the energy from the sun. When they say crack open the sky, understand that means that the sky's going to be covered with what? Chemtrails. Oh yeah. And that energy from the sun is going to come down and crack open the fold that they created. This is a solar tsunami. This is a tsunami of energy. You know what a tsunami is. When you talk about a tsunami and you talk about massive amounts of water that's non-stop and keeps flowing until a whole area is engulfed. This is what's happening with our sun. And it's going to keep flowing and flowing and flowing. You see all the volcanoes are erupting. Huh? All the volcanoes are erupting. All of the earthquakes are off the hook. This is all plasma. This is all plasma. And what do we say? During this time, what do we say? We say, oh yeah, the ley lines. The ley lines are being destroyed, which means that, you know, the money that they have is no longer going to be any good because the ley lines are magnetic fields. So what's the plasma doing? The plasma is separating itself from itself. The negative ions and the positive ions are separating themselves because the money is what? It's an electrical current. The ley lines are magnetic. And what happens? Well, when you no longer have magnetism to attract the electricity is just there. Which means that this money cannot reform itself into anything else because it's just a virus without a host. Exactly. Which means that our magnetic fields are becoming reduced as the original beings, which means that we're going to be full plasma energy beings. Yes, dealing with different forms of negative plasma on its own and positive plasma on its own. Yes, 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 yes. You destroy the source of energy, and you destroy the virus. Therefore, the virus can no longer live. And this is what our sun is doing. Our sun is sending massive, massive amounts of plasma. Massive amounts of negative feminine plasma energy, and not the masculine plasma energy, just negative, the feminine plasma energy, the negative energy, which will engulf everything and offset the magnetic fields and make everything of a feminine energy. Oh yes, our sun has that ability because our sun pulls the power from the moon. Understand the whole completion of this entire state of mind, state of being, brothers and sisters, and understand that's all. So it's time that we understand and overstand that what solar tsunami is happening. And the solar tsunami is bringing us into a whole nother state of mind. Our awakening has awakened everything else on the planet. No matter how much they try to make the air cold, no matter how much they try to make it rain, no matter how much they talk about we're going to try to make it snow. They got Biden on the thing talking about oh yeah, it's going to be a dark cold winter. You know, they want to put that in our minds. Why? Because they need the original beings to fall asleep. Don't fall asleep. Don't get scared. Don't get frustrated. Don't get angry. Remain in balance. Remain balanced. Balanced. Balance is the way. Balance is the energy. Balance is power. When you remain balanced, you remain in a state of mind where you are neither here nor there. You are everywhere. That's a whole key point. All right. So yes, there's a solar tsunami going on. The solar tsunami was all started with us, brothers and sisters, because we have awakened. And this energy is extremely powerful here on the planet. This energy is extremely vigorating. Is astronomical. It's forceful. It's energetic. It's the most powerful energy ever. And these inorganic beings don't know what to do. They're watching our sun. And they're watching our sun there and they say, well, your sun is, it's had a partial halo. But when we begin to build and create, you begin to see full halos. Remember, it's all about us being aggressive, taking that step forward, making an approach. All right. Sister said, she cried because, she would listen to the message of how we feel and and what happened with us. And, I responded, I say, sorrow and grief brings rage and fury. And this is what rage and fury is, literally balance. Without chaos, there's no balance. Without chaos, there's no balance. All right? So I bring this message to you, brothers and sisters, hoping that you understand what's going on, so that you can move into the energy that you're supposed to be in. Oh yeah. Move into the energy that you're supposed to be in. All right? Light energy beings is who we are, as well as dark energy beings. Right now, we're going dark. Hell yeah, it's going to be a dark, cold winter for them. Oh yeah. Because we're going full dark. Our sun is sending massive amounts of dark energy to the planet, not light energy, dark energy. And our atmospheric sun is catching those energies and dispersing it around the planet, as well as the atmosphere herself, catching this energy, as well as the core, every part of the planet, the moon, every part of the planet, every part of our galaxy, every part of our solar system is catching this energy, processing it, taking it to another step. Solar tsunami is here. Solar tsunami is here. Solar tsunami is here. Like I said, their system is falling. I mean, you see the Dollar Tree talking about taking, raising their prices for more than $1. Why? Because the money that they created is no longer any good. It's no longer any good. So they have to try to raise the prices of the money and get more money, like we said, because the economy is rising. Nature's energy is rising. The energy of nature is rising. And they feel that if they try to get more money, then that can meet with that energy of nature. But it's not so. It's not so. It just doesn't happen that way. All right? It just doesn't happen that way. All right? So, pass this on to you, brothers and sisters. Hope you understand, overstand what's going on in this present day time. Because we're moving into a whole new state of mind. Saying the gas prices are going to rise. Truckers are already ready to strike because truckers will be paying $4.09 per gallon for diesel when diesel is already $3.59 a gallon. They're talking about taking the price of fuel up 50 cents. The rising economy, and that's, you remember, rising economy, the economy. Nature's energy is rising, and they're trying to match the amount of currency. They're trying to raise their currency to try to meet